Katochi. But you know, those ones are also new these days. They're making them. I'll never forget my first phone. It was a Nokia 1010. It weighed about 2.5 kilos, and you couldn't put it in your pocket because if you did, there were always holes the following day. And it had a solar-powered battery, so you could put it in the sun and it would charge, and it would last about, I think, 20 minutes when you put it on power. Considering how far we have come since that time, it's amazing how technology has evolved. I'll never forget one of the funniest things that ever happened to me as a young man. Back in the 90s, I think it must have been about 1993 or so. I was in Imbara High School, and so we used to loiter around a lot. I'm sure Mbavas will know this. You went to Ntari also, so I think those boys in Imbara, there was just too much loitering all over the place. You would find them in town all the time. So one of these days we were loitering near a certain market, and there was this old woman who had been brought to make a phone call to her son in Kampala. She had never used the phone in her life before. So she comes up to the phone and they tell her, your son is on the phone. So she picks up the phone and talks to her son. So we happened to be there at the time when she was having this phone conversation with her son. So after about 2 minutes, she stopped and asked the guy and said, but hold on a minute. What I want to understand is, what are you doing in the box? Why can't you come and see me? Where are you hiding? Why are you in the box? And he's telling her, actually, I am in Kampala. She's like, but I can hear you. He said, yes, I'm in Kampala, but you are here. In Runyankole, she asked the guy and said, Torgomka boxi, which translated directly means, why don't you get out of the box so I can see you? That's how far we have come. In 1980, I think 83, when the first computers for commercial use went live, the computer had a memory of about 256 bytes. Not kilobytes, not megabytes, bytes, 256 bytes. These days, if you have a phone that has anything less than 24, 32 GB as memory, you're considered to be backward and outdated. And the whole point of this is that the journey of evolution of technology has evolved so much that it's almost impossible to keep up with what's happening. And so we must be able to adapt to the things that are going on around us. And that's why, as Liquid Telecom, we are now transitioning into liquid intelligent technologies, something that you will be hearing a little bit more about when we hear from our chairman and our CEO and a few other people this evening to tell you about this big idea of where we are going, not only as a brand, but also where technology is leading us. For the longest time, when you talked about clouds, you thought about rain. These days, when you talk about clouds, the first thing that comes into your mind is cloud storage. And that's how quickly and fast technology is evolving. And so we're very excited about this journey and where it's going. And we are glad and very happy that you have joined us for this journey. So I thank you for being with us yet again. And we'll have some music played by our DJ in a moment as we try and get some entertainment for you for just a little bit. And then we'll wait for the Honorable Minister, who should be here in any few minutes, from any moment now. And then we'll run through our program and have a wonderful meal together as we celebrate the start of this wonderful new journey. Thank you. If you need a drink, we have the wonderful staff from the Kampala Serena Hotel who are available to share that with you. So please do feel free to beckon to any one of them to pass a drink to you. And as advised, please kindly do make sure that your mask stays on unless you're drinking or eating. Thank you.
tell me, lady, I'm feeling dizzy. Oh, bring me something to help me through the day. Everything's spinning around, round and round and round. Bring some more, leave me high. Hang over, hang over, hang over. Oh, 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 yeah, let's get my time. Yeah, let's get my time. Oh, yeah. Oh, oh, oh.
You like it too, Baba, and you like Fally Ipupa, and I know you love Trey Songz, but you know the singing song. I thought as much, you know. I do not blame you though. You wanna have them all. You know it's wrong, but the truth is that you're just an Oliver, Oliver, Oliver tree. You just an Oliver, Oliver, Oliver tree. You just an Oliver, Oliver, Oliver tree. You just an Oliver. Need the bum bum, shake your bum, bucky 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 bum.
Ladies and gentlemen, our chief guest is in the building and should be joining us in just a little bit as we wait for her to enter the room. Just wanted to point you towards the direction of the Wi-Fi that we are providing for you free of charge tonight. I know that you can never have enough of free things, so please do make use of the free Wi-Fi. It's liquid.tech. If you go to your Wi-Fi, it's liquid.tech. Also, if you would like to do something fun, if you go to youtube.com and look for Liquid Intelligent Technologies, we have a live stream going on right now of this event. So you can see yourself on TV and say hi to the people at home if you want to do that. But also, I'm very impressed. If you look at the speeds that you have right now for the Wi-Fi that is in this room, I've just done a test. And at the moment, it's telling me that my speed is about, let me see, 74 Mbps. Chairman Karhanga, I don't know how tech savvy you are, but 74 is equivalent to, you drive a Range Rover SVR, right? Autobiography edition. Oh, you ditched it. You bought a Porsche now. Oh, sorry, my apologies. My back? 74 Mbps would be really, really quick. For context, for those of us who love music, the average size of an entire audio music album, that's high quality MP3, will be anywhere between 65 and 95 MBs. That means that you can download an entire album of music within about 1.5 seconds. Now, that's normal, but to give you context, a few years ago, that was a whole different story. I think our chief guest should be here now, and I'm going to ask us to please stand to our feet as she joins us and will sing the anthems as well. Can I ask that we stand to our feet as we welcome the Honorable Minister of ICT, the Honorable Judith Nabakova, and we'll have the anthems played as well. Chebe anthem tebajkuba replay. Honorable Minister, you're very welcome. Let's have the anthems now. You may have your seats, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, allow me to welcome you, Honorable Minister, our Chair, our CEO, our guests, all protocol observed. Allow me to welcome you to the beginning of yet another exciting journey that sees liquid telecom become liquid intelligent technologies. Our evening will be short and sweet as you get to discover this journey that we are going on. You'll hear from a few people to tell you where we are going and what's going to be happening. And then we'll enjoy a wonderful meal together and some lovely entertainment. As we get started, I'll ask Geoffrey from the Kampala Serena Hotel to please come quickly to the front of the stage now and do health and safety briefing for all of us to be aware of what we need to do just in case something bad happens. God forbid it won't. But just in case, we always need to be prepared. So Geoffrey from the Serena is coming to do HSSE briefing for us.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Geoffrey Ogwang, Protective Service Officer, Kampala Serena Hotel. I'm here to take you through health, safety, and security. We have a clinical officer on ground and a doctor on call from Nakasero Hospital, ambulance on call from Nakasero Hospital, and in case you are feeling unwell, please report to us. COVID is still with us, so we have to observe the SOPs in place. Let's put on our mask and sanitize, keep social distance, and above all, maintain your seat. Don't keep on moving from one chair to another. Thank you. In case of fire, alarm will go on. Please don't panic, stay calm. And it could be false or an activation. So in case it is an active activation, the security and Kampala Serena Hotel Management will announce orderly evacuation from this hall. Our staffs who are handling service are well trained in firefighting, and no drill is planned for today. This hall is fitted with the fire detection and suppression system, and the exit points are marked clearly and stay visible in case power failure. So our exit points are marked clearly. They are just right at the entrance and one at the side. So the assembly point is located right in front of this building as you exit. And the place of convenience is on our left as you exit this main hall. I wish you a safe, fruitful deliberation, and thank you for choosing Kampala Serena Hotel. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Geoffrey. We appreciate that health and safety briefing. You know, it's very interesting how we don't take this briefing seriously. For those of you who are regular travelers, you'll notice how when you get onto an aeroplane, when the women are doing this thing, you usually don't pay too much attention until you hit turbulence. Then you start trying to remember, where did they say it was again? So it's always important to, Miraj, the way you're laughing looks like you've been very guilty of that. Yeah, you're thinking, what did she say? So it's always important to pay attention to all of these things. Once again, thank you so much for joining us. Honorable Minister, before you joined us, I was just sharing with our guests today about how far we have come in terms of technology and the fact that we have speeds that are as high as 74 Mbps in the room tonight, which is quite a great stride from where we were even just 15 years ago. I don't know how many people in this room still have Hotmail email addresses. Honorable Mbabazi, you still use a Hotmail email address. We need to do something about this, sir. In this day and age, sure, at least tell me you have a Gmail address. You don't have, Mr. CEO, one of your tasks through the board chair, with your permission, is for us to open a Gmail address for Honorable Amama Mbabazi tonight before he leaves, because, okay, at least what about Yahoo? Who still has a Yahoo email address? You still have a Yahoo email, you're old. A lot of people, the young people nowadays, if you tell them Yahoo as an email or Hotmail, they actually laugh at you. Just the same way when you mention Motorola as a mobile phone, some people actually ask you, what is that? And yet they were the first company to launch commercial mobile telephones. Chairman Karanga, you have a Motorola in your pocket? That would be very scary also. But now we've moved so far that technology is moving at a speed that you've got to be able to keep up with, and that's what we're trying to do. To tell you a bit about the journey that we're embarking on, allow me to kickstart the evening by asking our CEO, Mr. Dennis Kahindi, to come and paint a picture of the journey that we are taking. Please give him a big round of applause as he comes.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Honorable Minister of ICT and National Guidance, Right Honorable Prime Minister Mama Mbabazi, and Chairman Mr. Hannington Karuhanga, all protocol observed, thank you so much for joining us on this journey, and you're very, very, very welcome. We're not confused by the fact that some of our guests have struggled to get through to us today, given the normal Kampala Friday traffic. And let me start by apologizing for the late start. We'll try to catch up and make time so we can all go back before curfew time. I'm cognizant of the fact that some of our very special guests need to break their fast. Others have prior scheduled appointments, so we'll be very mindful of that even as we run through our session today. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to start by quoting one of my favorite leaders and also one of my favorite authors, Mr. Winston Churchill. Mr. Winston Churchill is quoted to have said that to improve, so to be perfect, is to change so often. Basically, for you to be perfect, you need to change so often. So the journey of liquid technologies started in about 1998 here in Uganda. It was a merger between two companies, one called Infomail, the other one called Starcom. They merged in 1998 to form a company called Infocom. Surprisingly, up till this day and age, some people still refer to liquid telecom as Infocom. Ladies and gentlemen, this slip today negates the fact that we were once Infocom or even liquid telecom, but that starting today, we are liquid intelligent technologies. Many of you are still probably wondering, liquid telecom has been here. What is this liquid intelligent technology story? And the story is very, very simple. I'll not spend more than 10 minutes talking about it. There is nothing new that we are bringing on table, but there is a new brand that we want to be known as. That everything that we are doing today, we've done before. Our cloud services probably run, not probably, we absolutely run the largest network of data centers in Africa. We are one of the leading cloud partners for international players such as Microsoft, Oracle, Google, Netflix, who are hosted in some of our data centers. But most of our customers don't know this. We, as Liquid Intelligent Technologies, have also been very, very strong in the cybersecurity space, but our customers have not known that. And we thought it was a debt upon us as a business to probably come in and launch and relaunch ourselves. What we're doing today is not limited to just Uganda. We've been having a couple of launches right from the 1st of March, 2020, which is the start of our financial year. We're running over 14 operations in Africa, and this is the 4th launch after a couple of others in the region. I believe Congo was the first. We had Zimbabwe. We will be having Rwanda and Kenya. South Africa will also be following us. And we're all just rebranding into the business that we think we want to be going to. We have no doubt established ourselves very, very firmly in the connectivity business. Running 70 kilometers of fiber from Cape Town to Cairo was what we were known as. And the idea behind this was to build Africa's digital future. We're now saying that we're not just building Africa's digital future, we're being part of Africa's digital future through our different technology investments. This versatile and innovative business move comes at a cost, and that cost is our customer. That cost is our legacy. Part of that legacy is what we've been known for, and that's connectivity. And we're saying we're known for much, much more than connectivity. Ladies and gentlemen, starting today, allow me to introduce you to the brand Liquid Intelligent Technologies, which is not just your connectivity partner. You've known us for giving you home connectivity. You've known us to support your side hustles, your small and medium entities with our office internet. You've seen our corporate entities take on some of our enterprise solutions. For some of our wholesale partners who I see here, you've known us as your wholesale internet partner. And we're saying, please know us for much, much more. Ladies and gentlemen, the business of our business is no longer connectivity. Our purpose moves beyond connectivity starting today, and technology is that business. Allow me, ladies and gentlemen, to welcome you to this launch and to welcome you to this unveiling of a more refreshed, a more dynamic, a more youthful brand that is Liquid Intelligent Technologies to continue enabling Africa's digital future. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Mr. Kahindi. If this technology business ever fails, you are guaranteed a future in the media. I used to think Barack Obama was eloquent, but obviously we have potential in this country as well. He spoke very well, didn't he? I feel embarrassed even holding the microphone right now. I'm like, okay. I'd like you to turn your attention to the big screen behind me. A lot of the things that our CEO has said are also encapsulated perfectly well in visual form. As they say, a picture speaks 1,000 words, a video, 100,000. Enjoy.
Africa isn't just one place. It's 54 countries with over 2,000 languages. Yet there's one language that everyone speaks, the language of business. Because we're all in business. Day business, night business, day and night business. Startup business, fast business, slow business, road business, side of the road business, cool business, school business, you'd better study or else business, show business, funny business, family business, health business, work the land business, work the market business, underground business, overground business, follow your dreams business, small business that wants to be big business, big data business, big five business, bigger than big business. So what's our business? We're democratizing connectivity so that technology can benefit us all. Cloud business, intelligent business, future business. We want to make whatever your business is the best business it can be. East to west, Cape to Cairo, country to country, business to business, past to future. The future of Africa is...
The future of Africa is liquid, and we are liquid. That's our hashtag for those of you who are on social media and, of course, joining us online as well. If you want to tweet, you can do that by tagging us. The hashtag is #WeAreLiquid. You can also look for Liquid Tech UG as our social media handles, and of course do share the links to the YouTube video that is streaming live right now. Thank you so much for joining us as we start on this wonderful journey. I'm sure that our chair, who I'm going to ask to come and give his remarks and invite our chief guest to speak as well, when you were going to the University of Wales, I think it was, back in the mid-'80s or so, would you have ever imagined, yes, I Googled you. See, that's the power of the internet these days. Would you have ever thought technology would be where it was at the moment? Or for our Honorable Minister, who I know was in Ndeje, that one I know not because I Googled, but because we actually came there to play a football game at some point, I think about 1995. I think you must have been in S4 or thereabouts. Yeah, you went to school when you were very early, because I think you were like 4 years old. I'm told you're now 30, so you went to school very early. But you can imagine how far things have come since then. And I'm sure that as you have captured and tracked this journey, it's been exciting for you as well to see where we are going. So please welcome with us our board chair, Mr. Hannington Kaurhanga, as he comes to give his remarks and invite our chief guest to officially launch this new brand.
The Honorable Minister of ICT and National Guidance, the former Prime Minister, Right Honorable Amama Mbabazi, colleagues, the customers, the stakeholders, ladies and gentlemen. As the Master of Ceremony kept on talking about phones and the CEO talked about when Infocom started, I think I'm probably the most recycled chairman in this whole story. I was chair of Infocom. I was chair of Artec, and now Liquid Telecom. And because now it's clear that I'm probably conflicted, because the licenses then, we had to get voice and data. And Infocom was actually the first company that had a data license. So it's not that we are starting anew. We've always been ahead of the curve. So today, my duty is simple, but a very pleasant one. Firstly, to welcome the Honorable Minister, but secondly, to probably share what, in my view, the ICT sector plays, the role that it plays in our GDP and in our economy. Jimmy here, who is a veteran of the oil and gas sector, will probably acknowledge that today, if you take the combined wealth of the 4 or 5 companies in the ICT sector, it totally shadows the oil and gas capital that we know. So, Honorable Minister, as we move on, I think we need to acknowledge that these technology companies play a significant role in our economy. I don't know whether we all know, and I don't know whether it is published, but I think soon it will be published, because with the fintechs, the transactions that are going on in trillions of Uganda shillings, much, much bigger than what we know in the financial services sector or in the banks and microfinance institutions and circles and so on and so forth. So not only the experience, but the contribution that these companies will continue to make in our economy is something that should be respected in terms of guidance, regulation, and law. It should be protected, because when you look at the demographics and you look at the young people that are involved in these, creating jobs adding value to some of the companies, I think it's what we all know that is going to drive the economy going forward. So I don't want to go through many stories. I think a lot has been said. We need to also prove that liquid intelligent technologies will add value to what they already do on the infrastructure side. And therefore today, as we get this new brand that represents not only the values, but the promise also of what we'll be able to get as not just customers, but stakeholders, the tax authorities. I'm shy to say that today we hear that the honorable members of parliament have approved yet another element. We are looking for 400 billion on the excise on the ICT sector. I think we all know that we must make this contribution. It's one way of making sure that we leverage and add value in order to support our economies. So today, Honorable Minister, I don't want to talk a lot. We have an understanding that you've given a lot of support to the sector since you joined. The sector will continue to grow, and I believe that it's going to drive this economy going forward in terms of services, in terms of what the customers should expect, the infrastructure for banks, for all the technology companies, including even transport, the transport sector. So it's my duty this evening and honor to invite you to come and launch the new brand, but also to give us your remarks. Honorable Minister, thank you very much.
The Right Honorable Prime Minister, Honorable Amama Babazi, the Chairman, the CEO, Liquid Intelligent Technologies, ladies and gentlemen, once again, I'm pleased to stand before you as we launch this great brand, which Liquid Intelligent Technologies is introducing this evening. Allow me, since I'm a little bit far, to put off this mask because I thought it was a little bit inconveniencing me. It is a pleasure to join you here for this occasion where Liquid Telecom rebrands to Liquid Technologies. The move to rebrand is a clear testimony of the company's vibrancy and commitment to remain aligned to the dynamic changes in the information communication technology sector. I'm confident that today's rebrand of Liquid Telecom will lead to increased benefits for both clients and also, ultimately, the entire country. Government of Uganda recognizes ICTs as important drivers of socio-economic transformation. It is for this reason that the National Development Plan 3 identifies the ICT sector as one of the key job and wealth creation sectors. Therefore, for us in the ICT sector, it is gratifying to see one of the already leading players repositioning to have even a greater impact on the market. I'm pleased to note that in order to stay ahead, the newborn company, Liquid Intelligent Technologies, has developed a number of products and services tailored to suit the evolving needs and preferences of both the Ugandan and international markets. Presently, Uganda enjoys a unique characteristic that presents unique opportunities to well-positioned ICT companies like Liquid Intelligent Technologies. For example, Uganda has predominantly a very young population with more than 60% of the citizens below the age of 18 years of age, and one of the fastest growing middle income class in the world of about 8.3 million, all 22% of the population. You will all agree with me that a young population and a fast-growing middle class are a risk for increased consumption of telecommunication services and other related electronic services, such as social media, e-commerce applications, among the many other platforms. The Ministry of ICT and National Guidance is mandated to provide the overall regulatory and technical leadership on all ICT matters in the country. It is in this regard that the ministry has led the enactment of the relevant cyber laws and policies to govern and safeguard the use of ICTs in the country. Key among these laws and policies is the National Broadband Policy. The policy sets the tone for both the government and private operators to collaborate in the development and the deployment of broadband infrastructure to enable connectivity or promote digital inclusion and affordability of ICTs. In particular, this policy prioritizes ICT infrastructure sharing among the broadband. I once again thank you for inviting me, and I want to wish you a very fruitful day, and I want to say congratulations once again to Liquid Intelligent Technologies. Thank you everyone for listening to me, and congratulations once again.
Thank you so much, Honorable Minister. You caught us a little by surprise. Normally, Ugandan politicians, when they get a chance to speak on a microphone, you plan for about an hour. So now I don't know what to do with the next 40 minutes that I had planned for your speech. But thank you. A big hand clap for Honorable Minister of ICT. I'm going to ask you to stay on the stage with me. I will also ask our CEO, together with our chairman, as well as our COO, to please come, and Right Honorable Prime Minister Amama Mbabazi, if you'd please join us as well. We are going to cut the cake, which will be the official launch of Liquid Intelligent Technologies. And I would like to talk us through how we're going to do this. So we will bring the cake up on the podium. We will do the countdown. At 1, we will cut the cake, and then our guests will step off the podium so we can do some fireworks and some exciting things. So as soon as we are ready, I hope the paparazzi are ready. Okay. Honorable Minister, I think you might want to get a hold of the knife. And here we go. The countdown begins. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Liquid Intelligent Technologies. And thank you so much for joining us on this wonderful journey as we celebrate this wonderful start of a chapter for Liquid Intelligent Technologies. I'll ask someone to help us move the cake away from here to cut it so we can take some pictures with the Honorable Minister and the management team from Liquid. And then we will get ready to have our dinner as we enjoy some wonderful entertainment. So if we'll just take a few pictures. We'll get the cake out of the way. These pictures are very important. Miraj, if you'd please get close. And let's take some pictures. Honorable Mbabazi, I'm sure we'll be getting liquid intelligent technologies to Paro very soon. And to Mitiana. Thank you very much. You may now please take your seats. And now, ladies and gentlemen, as you enjoy a wonderful dinner, I want to thank you so much for being a part of this wonderful evening with us. I'm going to ask that we play that video one more time, just in case anyone had missed it because of the podium still. If we can do the video one more time.
Africa isn't just one place. It's 54 countries with over 2,000 languages. Yet there's one language that everyone speaks, the language of business. Because we're all in business. Day business, night business, day and night business. Startup business, fast business, slow business, road business, side of the road business. Cool business, school business, you'd better study or else business, show business, funny business, family business, health business, work the land business, work the market business, underground business, overground business, follow your dreams business, small business that wants to be big business, big data business, big five business, bigger than big business. So what's our business? We're democratizing connectivity so that technology can benefit us all. Cloud business, intelligent business, future business. We want to make whatever your business is the best business it can be. East to west, Cape to Cairo, country to country, business to business, past to future. The future of Africa.
Now, get ready for the liquid girl. Now, get ready for the liquid girl. With a very liquid performance, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the talented, the beautiful, the stage dynamo, all-round liquid diva, Caro Casita.
Fire on Casita. How you doing? Are you having a good time? Hey, yo, Liquid, what's up? You're having a good time. God knows Jerusalem in the house tonight. Anybody feels like grooving tonight? How about you're all tired somehow? Do you feel like grooving? Maximum to the world. Maximum to the world. C-O-N. Baby, let me talk to you, What you say that I don't put it on your head, I don't think you bad. Baby, hold it up. When they now hold it. Hold it up. When they now hold it. Baby, talk to you, what you say that I don't put it on your head, I don't think you
touch soon it comes. I found this girl at the babas. Jenali nenza sala kapata. Nensanga omwana yabala. Mwana yaliko skin color. She had everything in balance. Muna chalo atamanyi basama. Ngalabikanga fala. Ate ngalabikanga jua. Mwana yali atukulange toke linyige.
Thank you so much, Caro Casita. Wonderful performance. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to say thank you so much. I hope you've enjoyed your evening so far and you have a wonderful 3-course meal that has been put before you as you enjoy that. There's one last thing that I would like to do, and I know some of you are eating, so you'll allow me to inconvenience you for a little bit as you enjoy your, what did they say it was? Herb-infused double chicken breast with its own juice. The way Serena people can make food seem like it's from heaven. No, seriously, think about it. There's a time we came, and I think on the menu, they had something called natural golden brown, lightly salted legume soup with a well-mashed bread of corn. I'm like, huh? Simple English, posho and beans. But yet, the English they put on it can make you think, eh? Can you refuse? Lightly salted, golden brown, legume, soup, aka beans. Well mashed, pummeled bread of corn, posho. So it's about how you look at things, isn't it? Right. So the journey of Liquid Telecom to Liquid Intelligent Technologies is really about the people that make it happen. And I want us to celebrate them and make sure that they understand what's going on. I'm sure that the CEO will want to do this. So even as you enjoy your dinner, and I know this is a bit uncouth, but in the interest of time, because of curfew and all those things, I'm going to kindly ask our CEO, together with our chairman and our COO, to come and do a group photo with the staff. We'll do this very quickly, so you can get back to enjoying your dinner. As they come, we'll do the video as well. We also want to do this, of course, for record purposes. In Uganda, they call it masape. It's important to take note of these things for future. So if I can kindly ask our CEO and Mr. Chairman for you to abandon your infused double chicken breast turned pasty potatoes. I still can't get over this Serena people and the English they use to describe very simple things. Can I have the staff for Liquid Intelligent Technologies that are with us? Please come and let's celebrate you. You're the heroes in the dugouts. You're the ones that are taking this brand to where it needs to go. You're the ones who are ensuring that we build Africa's digital future. So please come and join us on stage. Let's try and do this quickly so our herb-infused chicken doesn't get cold. Yeah, where are the ladies? Grace is here. I saw Barbara is here as well. One of the interesting things about Liquid is that it has, I think, one of the most dedicated teams that I've ever seen. I've known Grace to be Grace's client in, okay, if I say that then we'll know how old she is, so we won't do that. Also Barbara, I've known Barbara for a very long time. So good to see all of you. Thank you for doing a wonderful job. I think maybe move just a little bit to this side so that the aesthetics are absolutely spot on. We've got to get it right. We're relying on the paparazzi, and then we'll do the video. We'll do the video as we celebrate the team at Liquid Intelligent Technologies. And I'll ask, as you eat, you can clank your forks on your plates just to celebrate them. If you can clap, please do, because they've definitely earned it. Watch the video. later. Once again, I just want to say thank you on behalf of the entire team at Liquid Intelligent Technologies. So thank you so much for joining us, and we hope you've enjoyed the evening. We look forward to doing business with you and building Africa's digital future together with you. I hope you enjoy your meal, and please feel free to leave at leisure. I'll hand over to the wonderful DJ from Phenon Entertainment to keep you company as you enjoy your meal. Bon appetit, and have a wonderful evening. Good night.
Felt so fake, not myself, not my best. Felt like I failed the test. But every tear has been a lesson. Rejection can be God's protection. Long hard road to get that redemption, but no shortcuts to a blessing. Yeah, I'm faithful. Scratch that, baby, I'm grateful. Gotta say it's really been a while, but now I got back that smile. I'm so faithful. Scratch that, baby, I'm grateful. Now you see me shine from a mile. Finally got back that smile. I'm 2.0, remodeled. Used to be dull, now I sparkle. Had a piece of humble pie. That eagle trick saved my life. Now I got a smile like Lionel Richie. Big and bright, need shades just to see me. Trying to stay alive just like I'm the Bee Gees. I'm Mona Lisa masterpiece. Yeah, I'm faithful. Scratch that, baby, I'm grateful. Gotta say it's really been a while, but now I got back that smile. I'm so faithful. Scratch that, baby, I'm grateful. Now you see me shine from a mile. Finally got back that smile.
Wale nobody. Akwesimamu wano locally. I'm crazy in love, girl nyokale. Omutima wakutekula robale. The money I make is so honey. Niwe batanonya ndiwo baby. Nakufuna na wangula lotalo li nice oli wotale nkwagala totale.
Baby, itayonsaleko mwemba mumikono jomba muto. Miss you, I wanna kiss you. Hey, miss you, can I kiss you? Hey, miss you, I wanna kiss you. Hey, miss you, can I kiss you? Chakala tuwele kumpi kunywegele. Baby kunywegele. Fly through the stars, Dubai ele. Give you anything you want, like kisongele. Baby kisongele. Timothy Joe, you're my baby. Let's songa. Nzija, nzija. Tell me where you is, I'm coming right over. Nzija, nzija. Baby, itayonsaleko mwemba mumikono jomba muto. Miss you, I wanna kiss you. Hey, miss you, can I kiss you? Hey, miss you, I wanna kiss you. Hey, miss you, can I If you want make a ginger, give me the kokoro. My coach, I be your love. Anywhere I go, just come up with my bum, my love. Don't they do like ball?
If you want make a ginger, give me the kokoro. My body beat your love. Come make a show you my banana. No, they do like bolo. Yeah. Make a touch upon it. Make a rub, make a love, make a rub, make a touch upon it. Make a rub upon it. Till I go lotion, I'ma rub upon it. Like fine wine, say you sweet when you wine it. Me, I know feel leave when you wine it. As long as we go there, I'm on a me go pay. Yeah, we go there nice. If we enter the place, I go there nice. I go fiki, I go rewind. Say now me go be the DJ, I'ma feel nice. Yo, say my party no they stop to the daylight. Before you run, go the shot, you make you think twice. If not smoke, you want smoke, say we day tight. I'm on my love, go, say we live nice. Yeah.